past weekend was a real test for ECG as a streaming and content group in St. Louis. You see, going into the weekend, ECG faced an unexpected challenge. Due to some availability issues, they weren't able to secure the mansion they usually stream out of. So they had to come up with something quickly, and they ended up transitioning through multiple Airbnbs throughout the weekend. And that shift alone forced the team to adapt on the fly. And on top of that, ECG experienced the loss of a key member, someone that the team originally believed was aligned with the same vision as them. Apparently, over the course of working together, this individual grew from 20 to 50,000 views a month to over 1 million views a month. But then he chose to step away from the team shortly after. And that situation made it clear that not everyone joins for the long-term mission, and that some are only present for short-term monetization and exposure. And at that moment, there was uncertainty about how the weekend would play out. But instead of folding, the team responded. That loss ended up bringing out the best in everyone involved. Core members like King KD, Amar Juice, and the rest of the ECG roster stepped up in a major way. And they also added another core member named Tyreek Vlogs. The energy shifted and the chemistry got tighter. And this weekend alone proved something important. That ECG as a group is bigger than any individual on their own. And the group doesn't depend on a single personality to succeed. Day one of the event had a pretty good turnout. The team welcomed Lil Greg from the east side, and that was followed by rapper G-Ski, who came through for a studio and sit-down segment. And the rest of the day was filled with rappers and content creators such as YB Up Next, Mad Max 6, BMB Caves, and BMBJ Hundo, Can't Do Right, and 1K Sav. And day two carried that same momentum with appearances from people like D Orback, hold on, wrong one. D Orbags, Big Star, and Karan Ramirez. And there were some other notable faces like No Cap Kobe, a St. Louis comedian who added to the entertainment side of the stream. Now, day two was cut short after the Airbnb host shut down the event. But this was all just another learning experience for the team. But ECG continues to refine how they move as they scale bigger and bigger. And to close out the weekend, ECG hosted a club appearance at Love's, which officially marked the start of a new weekly tradition. Moving forward, ECG plans to bring their supporters and guests out to Love's every Sunday, creating a consistent nightlife and content experience for the city of St. Louis. The goal is pretty simple: turn the city up and give supporters a place to connect in real life. And looking ahead, ECG is already back in motion. On February 14th, the team will return to their usual mansion for their next major stream, fully reloaded and ready to show how viral they can really go. And now every 2 weeks, supporters can expect major content weekends in the city of St. Louis, creating content that will reach millions online, guest appearances, and citywide energy. And at the end of it all, this weekend showed exactly what ECG is really made of. Because with any real team, you're gonna go through wins and losses. And if those losses don't break you, then they make you.